All right, back again. Okay, so this time we're gonna go over feeding. All right, so for the materials, you're gonna need the documentation form, right? And she could give this to you. She'll give this actually to you before the test even starts. So you need to put it, if you had peri-care first and then feeding, she's already gonna hand this to you, and I would probably just set it on the bedside table so that you don't forget about it, okay? So you're gonna need the documentation form. You're gonna need a tray, okay? 1 towel, 2 damp paper towels that you're gonna have to get damp, okay? And then a spoon. Now it's probably gonna come like in a roll, like regular silverware, where it'll have like a spoon, a fork, and a knife, and you just wanna use the spoon, just the spoon. Some kind of name tag. This represents like the snack itself. It'll be like a snack cup, like a Jello or a pudding or fruit cocktail, okay? I hope it's fruit cocktail, because that makes this whole thing go a whole lot easier if it is fruit cocktail. And then a glass of water, all right? So then you come in. Hi, Mrs. Jones. I'm here to do your meal today. Are you hungry? Awesome. Can you tell me your full name? She tells you her full name. Is it okay if I put a clothing protector on you to protect your beautiful clothes? It's okay? Okay. I'm just gonna put it up here, all right? And then I'm also going to take one of my damp paper towels and I'm gonna clean your hands if that's okay. All right, and it doesn't have to, it's not like you got to be real detailed and get all of her cuticles. It's literally just a wipe, okay? Just a wipe. Not like the bed bath, just a plain wipe. And then this is also something I want to explain to y'all, since I have your attention, about elderly people. You don't ever want to grab an elderly person like this. This is not appropriate, right? Or anything. Anytime you're helping an elderly person, it's always should be more of them laying across your hand, like you're more of a support than like grabbing, because grabbing old people will cause them to get bruises and things, and you don't want to do that. Elderly people, that sounds better, elderly. All right, so then we're gonna throw that in the trash because we cleaned our hands. I'm gonna make sure that this tray is in front of her, right? I'm gonna put it down, okay? And then I also have to be sitting in a chair. Now you could sit like this, or you could sit off onto the side, whichever you prefer. But for this demonstration, I like it like this. I think this is better, okay? All right, Mrs. Jones. So we have some fruit cocktail here for a snack. Would you like a peach or a pear? A pear, okay. So then you give her, see, I gave her an option. Which one would she like, right? And then I'm gonna feed it to her. Now, again, at the test, this is gonna be like a co-student with you, okay? So they're really gonna be eating it. And so you're like seeing, did they chew it? Did they swallow it? And you can ask them, are you ready for your next bite, right? Are you done chewing with that one, basically? And then you give them another option. Now, it becomes a little bit more difficult if this is just like chocolate pudding, okay? Because, I mean, it's all chocolate pudding. That's how come fruit cocktail is so much easier, okay? Would you like a cherry or a pineapple? A pineapple, all right, pineapple. Wait for her to chew it. Are you ready for your next bite? Perfect. Would you like a cherry or an apple? You want a cherry? Okay, cherry. Great. Make sure you've got that all chewed up and it's down. All right. You want a little drink? Okay. Now this is something else. You're not going to hand them the cup of water. Okay. You don't hand them the spoon. You're actually doing it for them, because the state tester woman is going to tell this person right here, like, you absolutely do not move unless she tells you, or, like until she gives you some instructions. Otherwise, they just sit there. They don't make any movement of any sort, okay? So you give them a little drink. Drink, very good, all right. Would you like a peach or a pear? A peach, good, peach, wonderful. You ready for your next one? Would you like a cherry or an apple? Apple, okay, wonderful. You all chewed down. It's a beautiful day outside, Sally. All right. Has your daughter come to visit lately? Oh, good. Would you like a peach or a pear? A peach, all right, each. Good. Would you like a little drink? Was that all down? Okay, good. All right, take a little drink. Sally, would you like another bite? Now, at the test, this person right here has to take a minimal of 6 bites and 2 drinks. So when I go to ask you about the 7th bite, you can say, no, I'm full, right? So would you like another bite? Oh, you're full? Are you sure? Would you like another drink? No, you're done? Okay, all right. Well, can I see your hands, right? So again, this will be another person. So they'll lift their hands up here for you to clean them, right? So you'll clean it, okay? And then they'll lift this other one up and you'll clean that, all right? Well, Sally, you did so good. You did so good. All right, I'm gonna just dab your mouth off, all right? Dab, dab, dab. And I'm gonna roll this off of you. And then I'm gonna go put my stuff up and I'll come back and document, okay? So let me go put this in the dirty clothes or in the dirty area. I guess not the dirty clothes, dirty area. So you just go put it up. They'll probably have it labeled like dirty area. Wash my hands, right? Because before I pick up a pen, before I pick up a pen to write something, my hands have to be cleaned. So wash, wash, wash. And then this is how it's gonna be. So you'll check, here. You'll check snack, right? And if you think about a fruit cup, right? If you think about a fruit cup and you think about, 6 bites being taken out of a fruit cup, it probably will be somewhere around 50 or 75%. You'll just have to think about the whole fruit, the snack pack, and how much is gone. So if it's gone like this much, or if it's gone this much, then, 75, 50, right? So we're gonna say that Sally ate 50, and then it's kind of the same thing on the fluid. On this one, they don't do it in milliliters, which is what you would normally do at work. You would generally put fluids in cc's or mil, this is the same. Milliliters and cc's are the same. But on this test, it's per percentage. So you'll do the same thing. You'll look at the cup, see how much she drank, and then it's probably gonna be somewhere around 25 for 2 drinks, I would imagine. And then you have to sign your name. So whatever is on this sheet, on all the sheets, you fill it out in totality. If it has the date and a time, because some of them do, then you need to fill it all out, okay? Don't leave anything blank. Fill it out totally, all right? Then you'll put this down, and then you'll continue to do your closing, right? You'll put the bed in the lowest position, give her a call light, all of those things, all right? Okay, if you have any questions, don't, feel free to leave me a message or a comment even on YouTube would be great. All right, thank you, bye.